since I just cut Trumpo off of his thing, since he was stealing my live, I reckon whoever it is, I can't even call him. I can't even call him that no more because I know it ain't him. Cause it's supposed to be me. So how am I supposed to call somebody? Hmm. They all did. That's what y'all been up to. Ba-da-ba-ba. You're in jail and you're not fucking her no more. Your wife's coming to me. The USS. Putin. What's up? How you doing? What you up to? Oh, 10 of Cups again, boy. Happy. Maybe someone's giving a speech to their family, but they're recording it, making it look like they're giving a speech to America. But they're only doing it because they have to, because they have demons. They have very dark people behind them making them do this to make it look like they're happy. You know, like, you see, like, he's like holding, like, onto this person, like, real tight, kind of like they're at the table, like, in these things are just, like, jumping out. It's almost like it's fictitious. This is like a fake happy. So maybe this person and their family, whatever, they're faking that they're happy, or they're faking that they're even together. They might not even really be together. You know, they're just faking it. For, you know how politicians do, you know, they have to be married, but when in reality they don't even live in the same house and all this stuff, but they hide all this stuff to the general public. But if you know, you know. Yeah. It's because they're not able to move on. They're pretending, you know, to be happy. They're not, but they're actually not. They're not actually able to move on. And it's because, see, alright, look. So, like, this guy's holding on to this person, making them look happy. But look, but she's actually happy with this person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's making her sit there with the family and pretend like everything's all good and rainbows and all this. But in actuality, the rainbows and all, it's all a farce. It's all for looks and all for show. It's smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors, y'all. It's all smoke and mirrors. Just like all these little political groups, all these parties and all these groups, they're all fake. They're all psyops. Is what they are. They're all psyops created by the government to keep a division of people and to keep people from moving on. They keep people stuck, you know what I mean? Like, they make everything look like they're all happy and they're all rainbow when they're actually all fighting against each other, and all kinds of little demons and little things are coming out of the woodworks, and they got these deep, deep, dark things behind them, like um, forcing them to do things, you know, that they don't want to do when they're actually happy with you, or they want to be with you. They're, you know, they they look they look to you, or they look to me for happiness and joy. They look, you know, like your light, your light or my light brings them joy. My magic brings them joy. You know, yeah, and they're like they're not able to manipulate things no more. Maybe they were doing things with documents, or they were trying, like, looks like looks like land, like land things, or blueprints, stuff like that. They're no longer able to manipulate these things. They're no longer able to do magic. Maybe they're locked up. Maybe they're you know, they're no longer, or their magic is no longer working. The people that are with them are no longer working with them. They're walking away from them, and it's because they were forcing them to work with them. You know what I mean? They're forcing this Ten of Cups. They were forcing this happiness that was not really. They weren't really happy. These people were not really happy. They were forcing this, making it look like all puppy toes and rainbows and da da da, when actuality is very dark and a lot of secrets going on inside this group, inside these things. And you know, this person is keeping a hold of this document. You know what I mean? This person's keeping a hold of, like, right up under their arm. They're keeping it close and tight to them. It's because they like you or me, you know what I mean? And they're wanting to give it to me, or to give it to you. They're no longer they're not changing the document. That's what I should say. They're not changing the document from the way it was originally done. They might tell you they are, but it's only because they're under distress, like they're being made to say this stuff, or they're being made to do these things, when in actuality, like I said, it's all yours, or it's all mine already. They've already decided a long time that they weren't going to change it. They weren't going to manipulate it. They weren't going to do nothing. Even though they got all these people telling them to do this, do that, do this, trying to change this, trying to break into this connection, trying to just cause all kinds of things, you know what I mean? But the light, see, the light's coming to these things, you know what I mean? There's a lot of light coming in, a lot, a lot being seen that was hidden, behind the scenes. Like back here is then behind the scenes, everything was all, like I said, puppy toes and rainbows, and it looks like everybody's happy, but behind the scenes, look at the darkness. Look at these big monsters back there and all this stuff. These people are being seen as monsters now, and they're being seen as like people that were like forcing this person to manipulate things, to copy things, to do things, to make them happy, when all in actuality, you always made this person happy, or I always made this person happy, and this person looks to me for guidance and joy. You know what I mean? And yeah, like, it's my work, it's my voice, it's me that brings these people in. Not this monster behind the scenes that's forcing these people to make it look like they're with them. It's starting to be seen that this person is not me. Like, I mean, like, these people might have voted for all the, you know, it could have been 80 million people voted for this person, but guess what? It's coming to find out that that person is not me. 80 million people voted for somebody they thought was me. In actuality, he was just, they were just copying me. They were trying to impersonate me. they were trying to be me, and people are really starting to see it. Yep. They see that this person was birthing a lot of chaos, was causing a lot of chaos. See the volcano back here, the fires, and these things are birth. So this person was birthing chaos and volcanoes. He was causing, literally trying to cause things to happen, trying to cause volcanoes, trying to start fires and chaos for people. Because, but he, but they were doing it under disguise as they were me. They were impersonating me, acting like me, taking my work, and trying to tell all these, try to manipulate all these people into thinking it was me starting these fires, causing this stuff to happen, when altogether it was this person, this monster in the background doing it, not me. You know what I mean? And it's literally starting to be being seen that this person was manipulating things, changing things, doing all kinds of stuff, hacking into things, like. And this is a group effort that was partially in this, and it was all because of like a house, money. Maybe because you're a Rockefeller, Rothschild. I don't know, because of who you are, because you stand firm in what you are and what you know, and these people cannot stand it. They cannot stand that you stay firm and like you know what I mean, like your strength just enamors these people, and they cannot stand it for once, for one little bit. They act like they're all happy and joyful right here, but in the but in actuality, these people are furious right now. They are furious, and they are literally, it could be, and it's because they cannot copy, they cannot manipulate, they cannot be you no more. They can't even act like they are you anymore. People are starting to see it. People are starting to notice that these people, just like they, like these little rallies and stuff where the computer graphics, they put these people in there. There might not be but one person in the whole thing, but they got thousands of people at the rally. Hey, I can make it look like there's all kinds of people here, and put all kinds of cheering, da da da. But guess what? They're at their house by themselves, just like this, like I am right now, talking to myself. There ain't nobody there, but they'll manipulate the video and add thousands of people and add all kinds of cheering and change my face to look like theirs and all kinds of stuff. This is how this stuff works. It's called deep fakes. It's called people just stealing things, and it's sad. It's really sad, but these people are very furious because they know they're going down. There's nothing they can do to stop it. The real police, the real military and stuff are stepping in. The ones that are not corrupt, the ones that are still good, that want to see America good again, great again, whatever, however you want to call it. The people that want to see America survive. They want to see. The way I'm starting to tell you there, seeing it the way I'm starting to see it is, I think the coup happened in 2001, like we're 9/11. I think we've been literally under attack and under a terroristic regime since 2001. I do believe that now. Like, literally, it has been that long, and we have been brainwashed that long, and we've been brainwashed a lot longer, because MK Ultra has been forever, and my whole life has been nothing but MK Ultra and so much stuff, and it's just so many different things that's been happening, and so much stuff. And once you're able to see it and realize it, you cannot unsee it. That's the problem. You know what I mean? It's like, they try to get you back into these programs and try to keep you da, da, da. But once you see it, once you see the reality and once you see the truth of things, you cannot unsee it, and it causes you to look like an asshole and to look crazy because it's like everybody else is still asleep and you're like, dang, are y'all not seeing this? Like, what is going on? Like, it's just like, but I think a lot, I mean, I think they're trying to keep it from me, that there is a lot of people that are actually really seeing it, and they're trying to keep all these people from being able to contact me and be with, like I'm saying, like my phone, like anything, anybody calls my phone and stuff like that, they are talking to some scammer. They are not you. I don't know. If you can call my phone, good luck. Because guess what? I haven't talked to anybody in years. Literally, I'm serious about it. I have not talked to anybody in years, and um, I haven't seen. It's just so much stuff that there's just little things and little stuff like that that I just pinpoint out, and and just like, what, that just ain't right, or this person ain't right, or it's just like I can just tell. I'm like, you know what, yesterday this person was about 30 pounds lighter, and now they're a bit heavy. I was like, they look totally different, or their hair is just a tad bit different, or they just have a different attitude. And I'm like they're changing people out. And I know it sounds crazy and all, but this really happened. And because it's so much money involved and so much land and stuff like that that these people have stolen for over, for at least since the like early 80s. You know what I mean? That these people have been stealing from me. So I know this is true now. Like 100%. It's just it's just like with the TikTok and YouTube and all that. Like, yeah, nobody can really sue them. That's why the government is suing them for me. You know what I mean? And because the real government actually likes me. There's real people that really like me, and they see that I'm fighting for our freedom. I'm not fighting for just my freedom. I'm fighting for all our freedoms, or at least all the ones that want to be free, that want to be broke from this matrix, this MK, this Mark Ultra matrix. That, you know, like when I was hearing somebody talking about, like, oh, this person Mark da 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 is gonna be, and when they say, when I hear anything, when I hear Mark, when I hear somebody say that they're gonna be having Mark da 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 coming, at, like, it means Mark Ultra. It's all BS. There ain't even that person don't even exist except in the figment of your imagination and on TV or on the internet. Other than that, this person isn't real. I mean, obviously they can make somebody, what I mean, they can make anybody this name. I'm just saying, but they come up with these names. They come up, like, they'll go into graveyards and just take all the names, or try to figure out who you are, your family and all, and try to, dissect your bloodline so they could try to come and scam you and traffic you or whatever it is. I mean, it's fucking sick, man. It is super sick what these people are doing, and how far and how much is being done. Like, um and at this point, like, I know the program that I own is totally come down. Where I live, everybody, like, I know everybody involved in it literally has been fired, and it's literally coming down. And yeah, some of these people might have saved some money up and all that, so they can make it look like they're still going to work, or they're still got this and that. But ain't nobody being hired around here, because guess what? There ain't no reason to be hired. There ain't nobody buying anything. Everything's closed. I guarantee you, if I could see across town right now, there wouldn't be nobody at none of these places, and none of this stuff. It's like, it's all blocked off now. It's just like Washington D.C. Like, like they had all them fences and everything up around it for whatever. It's because there is no Washington D.C. no more. It's gone. There is no government. It's gone. Since, you know what I mean? Like, they've done away with it. It's all on TV. All they do is they could take one person, and make literally everybody that's in Congress, in the House, in the Senate, whatever. One person can be every single body in there. You get that? Computer graphics. That's it. Matter of fact, they don't even need one person. It's a robot. It's completely, you know what I mean? Every single body in Congress, in Congress, in the House, in government, it's just one person. Comes all the way down to that, and it's been like that for a long time. You vote for nobody. You vote. Your vote. That's why they tell you your vote don't count. Because they're picked. They're elected. The electoral college. All they do is pick a name, and they make this robot that name this year for 4 years, and guess what? If that robot wins again, it stays that name for another 4 years. You get what I'm saying? Like, you are all being tricked. You're all under Mark Ultra, and it's sad, man. But it is coming down. People are starting to realize it. They're starting to see the glitches. They're starting to realize, like the banks, all the banks are gone. They can, yeah, you can go into, I'm sure you can go into a branch, or I might, and there might be a couple people in there working, acting like they're working or whatever, but they ain't got no money. You can't get no money out of them. You know what I mean? Like it's coming down, man. It's coming down hard. I mean, you're just as good as having bottle caps as you is having green cash. Mm-hmm. Your bottle caps probably get you more money than that dollar bill would get you. You know what I'm saying? It's damn sure worth a lot more. And money ain't nothing except what it's backed by. And money ain't backed by nothing. So it's worthless. It used to be worth something because it was backed by gold. But it's worthless now. And matter of fact, it costs more money to print money than what it is worth. Does that make sense? No, not at all. That's why they're quitting the print. That's why they're stopping printing the whatever. And plus, because it's all fake. Like, and literally, and what are they gonna do? They're gonna do debt forgiveness. They're gonna wipe it all away like it's nothing. Why? Because they're such in debt. But not because I'm in debt or you're in debt or nothing. It's because they're in debt. Now that they are in trouble, now let's do debt forgiveness. Now let's do this stuff. Da 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 da. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, the American experiment is in trouble. It is coming down. It is crashing completely. And it ain't gonna be long, and it's gonna be Mad Max kind of stuff going on here, man. The Walking Dead, it's real. Reality, fiction breeds reality, and reality breeds fiction. Do you see how that works? You know what I mean? If you go back, everything, just back in Star Trek stuff, it was not widely known. Like, anything that was used in Star Trek way back in the day, they didn't have cell phones, they didn't have lasers, they didn't have little laser guns and da-da-da, all this stuff. Well, now they do. Fiction bred reality. Well, it's the same, like I said, it's the same way. And what did they say? Reality is stranger than fiction. So, in reality breeds fiction. So, you know, so all these things that they show you on TV and all are actually real things that are happening. And then they put it under, like, make it look fake, or they'll put it under fake names and stuff. But I can almost put almost every bit, since the early 80s, I can put almost every bit of music, movies, books, and every single bit of entertainment and all to my story or to something around me or something I thought of. You know what I mean? Or something I thought in my mind. And that's reality. I've already figured out, multiple people that I am. Like it's just like Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Taylor Swift, Drake, all these people, they're internet TV personalities. They're not real people. The real people that they are is me. They based off of me, but people still they steal my essence. They steal my my material and everything and make it their own. You know what I mean? And it's just like why did they call the music industry the machine? It's because they put me in a machine and made a million different artists. Get what I'm saying? Like you put me in there, and like you can make me a million different ways. You can make me white, black, da da da. And then on the internet and everything, you can have all these bots fighting against each other. You can do all, I mean, and if you're stupid enough to not realize that, and stupid enough to give in to it, they'll have you in a mental institution or in jail in no time. And I'm not with it. I'm fighting up against it, and I don't agree with it. And we are taking America back. We are going to make America human again. We're going to make America righteous again. And it might take some work. It's going to, take it from these people that still hit and there's all these just political stuff. You know what I mean? Like, they make all these groups up, and then they get people to join all these groups, and then once you join them, then they make them political, and they ruin these groups. That's all. These groups are all ruined. That's why they're all on these watch lists. Every one of them. If there's any kind of group, like major group in America, you can believe you are on a watch list. That's why I don't join groups. I'm not in part of any group. I don't associate with anybody. I don't. No, 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 no. You ain't wrapping me up in this. The real feds, the real military and stuff, they know who I am, and we're cool, because I guess I'm supposed to be the real president of the United States. But the fact of the matter is of that, it was it's never voted on. You're chosen, and I was chosen at birth. That's why nothing can be taken from me. And what was taken or whatever has to be given back. It has to be is being taken back from these people and all that. And it's because it don't matter anything that these people say. It was mine already. And all these people that came in to try to take it from me and da da da, all this stuff, they're in the commission of a crime since day one. You know what I mean? So, and they put multiple hits on me. When they talk about these assassination hits on Trump, they're talking about assassination hits on me. There's been multiple attempts on my life, and it's pretty bad, you know. And I don't know how I've survived. All I can say is I'll tell you, I survived God and my off planet family. I can't explain it other than like some of the pictures and videos that I have taken of things, and I don't know if you can see them or not, or if they blur them out. You know what I mean? But I have taken some pictures and videos of them, so they're real. And I've had my kids like with me when some of these strange things have happened, so I can collaborate that these things have happened. You know what I mean? But most of the time, a private thing. They don't like to come out to a lot of people, and like just like the devil. I talk to the devil and stuff like that stuff too, but they don't like. They're very weird, and they will not come to anybody like you. Um, Very few people do they actually uh, come out and talk to, or will let them see them. You know what I mean? And I really don't know how to explain that. Um, because it's not I just can't show you. Something has to happen, and usually I don't, I don't record it, or I don't have a phone with me or something. You know what I mean? Out of respect, you know what I mean, for them. But I have done it a couple times, or just little anomalies that's happened, you know what I mean. So, uh, or I was already taking video or pictures, and they just kind of came up and let me take picture and video of them, you know what I mean. And that was pretty cool, you know what I mean. That's when it's like, wow, I feel like really good about it, because I didn't feel like I was taking their picture, or taking video of them or something out of, like, like people are doing me, like they're constantly recording me illegally, constantly trying to take video of me illegally, you know what I mean, or trying to make, it's insane, man, to what people do, and how deep these people have gotten into drugs, prostitution, whatever it is that they've got themselves stuck into and being extorted or blackmailed for. And I ain't putting up with that shit. Fuck you. You ain't extorting me for nothing. You ain't blackmailing me for nothing. You know? I tell you, kiss my ass. That's what I tell you. Because guess what? I already know I'm protected by God, so there ain't nothing on this world is bigger than God. So you sure ain't scaring me, and death don't scare me. I mean, jail don't scare me. I don't know what. I mean, nothing really scares me. I mean, don't get me wrong. Can you jump out from behind the bushes and scare me? Yeah. Yeah, you can jump out behind the bushes and scare me, catch me off guard and scare me. Yeah. I'm talking about, like, fearful, scared of things. Good Lord, Mom. Good Lord. Find a little thing over there, though. I ain't never seen that before. So, like, she worked for an office or something. But, anywho. Oh, someone's pleading. Someone's in jail. Someone's locked up. Someone's locked into what they've been doing, and they're stuck. And maybe they're pleading with somebody right now, pleading to get help, pleading to be let out. Maybe they're pleading with their base or whatever to stick with them. You know what I mean? Like sticking with their, the roots. You know what I mean? So they're pleading with their roots, their base, to stick with them or whatever, even though they're going away, or they're stuck and trapped into what they were doing. And someone wants to plead with you or plead with me to let them go, let them out of this, to forgive them. Someone wants to come forward. There you go. Someone wants to come forward and plead for forgiveness, because they know they're going away, or either they know you're going away from them, and they're stuck in what they, what I mean, they're stuck where they're at. They're stuck in what they're doing, or they're stuck, what I mean, like, and they just, like, people don't want to say it, but like energy, and it's not being, I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to be arrogant or nothing. It's just I've come to figure this out, find this stuff out, that this is true, that these people, like, stealing my energy. They live off my energy, and when I walk away or when I leave an area, like my energy goes with it, my protection, everything goes with it, and um, people can't stand it, and they're pleading, they want me back, or they want, you know what I mean, like, and so maybe someone's pleading they don't want to go because they know that once you go, things are going to fall completely apart. They're going to take down everything and everybody. So, and yeah, because you are the guiding light. You are these people's light, and they're, you know, these people follow you, and you know, maybe that's what it is. These people are begging to be let out or something because they can't follow you no more, and it's like killing them or something that they're not able to watch you or they're not connected. Maybe somebody maybe they lost connection today. Like just like like my thing like my TikTok. I got banned off of live, which I was like, wow, whoop de doo. It's like, you know, I was like, it ain't no different than making videos. I was like, you know, I make videos, I make a live. It's all the same thing. I don't make nothing from it. I don't get donations. I don't ask for donations. I don't do none. I don't get no sponsorships. I don't got no any kind of support at all or anything. So it ain't like I was like, it's no different. You know what I mean? And but what I did figure out was when I got kicked off of live, since all these scammers and hackers were using my live to do their lives because they already got their accounts deleted or banned or whatever where they can't do nothing, so they hacked into mine and was stealing mine, using mine and impersonate, like acting like they were me on my, you know what I mean, using my live. It just cut a lot of people off, like, and maybe that's it. Maybe these people are locked out now. They've lost their lot. They've lost their way they can get on TikTok or something, and people are seeing that you were the like telling. I was telling the truth that all these people, all these people's, all these candles were all me. You know what I mean? They were all acting like me. Or you know what I mean? Or everything surround. People are surrounding me. Everybody was watching me, or they thought they were watching me anyway. You know what I mean? On things, but or people are seeing that I am the guiding light, and that I put a death to all these accounts, all these hackers or whatever, and now, you know, now I'm gonna bridge to this Ten of Pentacles. Now I'll get this. This was a like a proving thing. This like really proved to social media networks that, because like as soon as they ban me, all these other accounts just cut off in the middle of lives and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that right there proved to them that these people, these dead accounts, were trying to use me as their light. You know what I'm saying? They were all using me as their live, and now that now they're maybe they're being punished for that or something like that, and all their money is being confiscated, taken, frozen by these social media networks, and it's yeah, because they were being greedy and taking from me. You know what I mean? And being jealous, and maybe they were maybe they were supposed to give me these things, like these were mine. You know what I mean? If somebody was being jealous and not giving them to me, and they've literally got in trouble 10-4. You know what I mean? And now they are being judged for it. They're being judged. They're being judged for stealing my gifts, stealing my stuff, and impersonating me, like taking what was mine, like listening to me, watching me, and then going and pretending to be me, or pretending that it was theirs. Just like, oh, one thing I noticed was, like on YouTube, they are literally going in there. As soon as I post a video, I've noticed, like, I was noticing other people posting a video, like their video, like all right, let me take this back. I could go to these people's account, and all their videos would be on their account, right? Well, I would notice that, the little titles of these things, da da da, and then I went and made some videos yesterday, and I noticed that's what it was. I was noticing somebody's the other day on this one person's account, and I said, and I seen all their videos, da da da, all this thing, but then I made videos yesterday, just totally off topic, nothing to do with them or nothing, just randomly, and then as soon as my videos posted, they had a new, like, it was a brand new video I had never seen before, and I noticed the timestamp on it said it was from like 3 weeks ago. Like I was like, how? I was like, I know for a fact that this video was not out 3 weeks ago. There was no this title of this video was not in this person's catalog at all. I said, and it goes along. This is the exact same video I just posted a minute ago. Like, and literally, then they come out with it, but it's posted. It's timestamped like 3 weeks ago, and so what they're doing is stealing my work and making it look like it is theirs. And literally, they got somebody inside YouTube that is timestamping these things to make it look like it's their work, and to where either I'm stealing from them, or they could say that they're not stealing from me, is what it is. But I know for a fact that that video was not there in that person's catalog at all. And then when I made that video, literally that person had the same exact damn video, or they were talking about exact same topics using my exact same words, and it literally came out. I mean, it was like right after my video came out, but on the timestamp on it, it says it came from 3 weeks ago. I said, it's not possible. Like I said, they're messing with the timestamps, they're messing with people's videos, they're messing with people's livelihoods, that, these real creators that are actually really creating things, that are really saying stuff, that, all these people are stealing it. And that is why YouTube and all is getting hit with the antitrust right there. That is one reason, and it's because they've hired all these people, and they're working as these hate groups, and and they're going against people that are, politically against, don't look at their same or politics the same way they do. They're not, they might not have the same sexual preference, stuff like that. These people are horrible. I mean, like, literally, and they've turned them into like these scamming and trafficking sites, exactly just like me, where they traffic me and everything. Like, I guarantee you, these people came off of YouTube, and that's how they targeted me. I guarantee you that's how they targeted me, is by somebody inside of YouTube IT, and using it as because they didn't like my politics, and that I already know for a fact that they attacked. One of the reasons they attacked me was because I was a white heterosexual man with children. I was a single father, and I was happy, and my kids were happy. Things were not perfect, but things were all right. You know what I mean? And they were jealous of that, literally. I mean, I know this for a fact, and YouTube is allowing this stuff and everything. I mean, it's like, y'all don't realize I've met the YouTube owner. You know what I mean? Like, hello. Why do you think they were stealing from me? Why do you think they're getting hit with antitrust? Y'all people have lost your minds completely, and y'all want to tell me I've lost my mind or anything? Man, come on. No, it's because I've uncovered all this stuff, and I won't take y'all's bullshit, and I fucking stand up for myself, and because of that, y'all can't stand it, and because y'all are coming, it's coming down literally, and people are starting to see that I am right, and they're starting to see it in their own lives where y'all have been attacking them and doing stuff to them. Then people, I mean, y'all are horrible people, man, that are involved in this stuff. And like I said, and if you do take a stand, and if you do try to stand up for yourself and your rights and everything, they constantly come after you, and try to make it look like you are doing the same thing they are. They come up with all these rumors. They'll come up with all kinds of evidence. And like I said, they got people on the inside where they can make it look like it's real. It don't matter if it's real or not. They can make it look like it's real. They got enough money where they can pay somebody to say whatever they want. That's what I mean. Y'all do not realize why you can't sue these people. It's because they'll put it in litigation to, they got enough money to where they could put it in litigation for 10 years, and you'll be broke, dead, and everything else by the time it even gets to court. That's why the government has to sue them. You know what I mean? And like, but going back to the thing is the YouTube owner, they didn't believe that I was real. They didn't believe, what I mean? But this person like was in love with me. But whoever, they were jealous. They didn't want nobody around me. They were trying to use my work as their own. And just like these other people, they were paid to come in to take me out and to get like my information and all this stuff to pretend to be me. It's really bad, and a lot of things are coming out, and I don't even really have to say anything because these people are telling on themselves, like literally, or they're like the people that are working with them. They're tired of this because they're getting crossed, they're getting double crossed. They even though that's why. Why do you think? I don't know, but they're getting crossed and double crossed and triple crossed, quadruple crossed, and triple nickels. You know what I'm saying? Like these people are like literally. It's coming down, and it's taking a long time. Like the investigation has been on for a long time. There's been a massive investigation going on for a long time, but there's so many moving parts and so many people involved, and so many of these organizations involved in these. I mean, like non-profits and these political things, and like these social medias and just different other groups and lobbyists. I mean, it's like there's everybody involved in this, and they all got their own little agendas, or why they don't like me, or this, or why they're trying to do this. I mean, and like, but they're all using my money, and now government's froze it all. None of them have any money to do anything with, and it's crumbling. It's like a fucking I don't know how to say it. It's magical. God is great. That's all I can say. God is great. God is good. And thank you for God, because if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be here anyway. So, but I love God, and I'm very appreciative of him and his angels, my angels, my protectors, sending down his angels and his protectors to protect me and to war for me, to fight my battles for me, to where I wouldn't have to do it, just because he's so good. He wants to see me relaxed. He wants to see me happy. Like, thank you. I love you. I love you so much. I really do. Alright. Goodbye now.